every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to the 38th day of my challenge. And today, wait and see how I'm gonna prove to you that it's never too early for me to start waiting for Christmas. Because with overexcitement, I'm gonna try a gingerbread recipe, and I'm super psyched about that because even though I'm not a big fan of ginger in general, but ginger cookies, yum! So I'm guessing this bread will be really nice as well. So before we get into the ingredients, let me just quickly tell a few things. One is about the dark rum, which I'm not gonna be using. I know, boring, but the same old stuff. I'm still in Iran where alcohol is forbidden, and it's just what I do. I'm substituting alcohol with different stuff, and today I'm gonna be substituting it with some simple water. For the second fact, what was that? Oh, about the sour cream. I'm gonna be substituting it with some Greek yogurt, which here is actually called just yogurt. For some years, as I'm not living anywhere Europe, I've kinda got used to using this Greek yogurt as a substitute for the sour cream because they just don't have it actually here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be substituting yogurt with, no, not yogurt. I'm gonna be substituting sour cream with some yogurt. And the last thing is about the cloves, which the same reason they don't have it here, and I'm not even sure what I'm missing out on, and I'm gonna just be omitting cloves altogether because I cannot find it anywhere and I've never tried it, so as I told, I don't even know what I'm missing out. So that's all folks, so let's go over the ingredients and let's get started. We're gonna need 330 grams of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of ginger, half a teaspoon of salt, 100 grams of butter, 300 grams of molasses, 200 grams of sour cream, or in my case yogurt, 50 grams of sugar, 1 egg, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons of dark rum, which in my case is water, 40 grams of golden raisins, and 2 teaspoons of orange zest. And then later for the glaze we're gonna need 160 grams of powdered sugar and 2 tablespoons of the orange juice. Plus additionally for me 1 teaspoon instead of the dark rum. Okay, I'm gonna start by turning my oven to preheat to 180 degrees and by preparing the pan, which should be 20 by 20 centimeters, but I don't have it, so I'm gonna use the next best thing, the one I have, which is actually pretty close in measurements, so that will be fine. What I'm gonna do with it is I'm gonna grease it lightly and I'm gonna line the bottom of it with some parchment paper to ensure that once the cake is all done, I'm gonna be able to take it out. Okay, and now I'm by my stove because I'm gonna make a butter molasses mixture. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a small saucepan, I'm gonna add there the butter and molasses, and I'm gonna heat it until, well, to the boiling point, and I'm gonna turn the heat up then. And it should take around 3-4 minutes, and I'm gonna stir, of course, from time to time, and it should take 3-4 minutes. Did I say that already? I cannot tell. So anyways, this should take around 3-4 minutes, and then it should make this one smooth, nice, buttery, molassesy mixture. Okay, it took only 3 minutes for everything to melt and combine. And now I'm gonna add it to the bowl where I'm gonna mix everything so that this mixture would, well, cool down a bit. Okay, and in the meantime, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add the 2 tablespoons of water, rum, I'm guessing in your case, onto the raisins, and I'm gonna put it to the microwave for 1.5 minutes for some sort of magic to happen. Ooh, that's really hot. So what happened? They just soaked up all the water, or most of it anyways. So I'm gonna leave it to cool as well. And now let's start mixing. So first what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mix together very briefly, very quickly, flour with the, okay, what do we have here? Salt, baking soda, cinnamon, and the ginger. I'm guessing it would be much easier if the bowl was bigger, but oh well, oh well. Okay, that's plenty. Okay, and at this point, this molasses and butter mixture is cool enough to start the mixing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add in the sour cream, sugar, orange zest, vanilla extract, and the egg, and I'm gonna whisk away. Oh, this is coming together so quickly. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in the dry ingredients, and I'm gonna add it a little at a time, mixing them in, but the crucial point, as in any kind of baking, cookies, cakes, pies, you name it, is not over mixing. So I'm planning on not doing that. Not over mixing. Okay, and now I'm gonna change to spatula and I'm gonna fold in the raisins. I didn't add the water because, well, if it's rum, you're supposed to add this part to the glaze, but I'm just gonna discard because it's just water. Okay, and that seems to be done. So now I'm gonna put it into the cake form. Okay, and now this is gonna go to the oven for 35 to 45 minutes. I'm gonna check on it on 35 minutes mark. Okay, 35 minutes have passed, and let's test it now with a toothpick. It seems it's done. I always try twice because just to make sure. So just insert a toothpick, and if there's no wet batter, which is there's no, it's done. So now I'm gonna leave it like that to cool down for around half an hour. Okay, so half an hour has passed, time to make the glaze. And what I'm gonna do, or all I'm gonna do frankly, is just mix these 2 ingredients, powdered sugar with the orange juice. If I was using rum, there would be a 1 teaspoon of rum here, but as I'm not using, I added that amount more of orange juice. So that's all. I'm just gonna mix these 2 together and make the glaze. Okay, let's take the cake out. And now I'm gonna spread the glaze all over the top of the... Oh, it's not the cake! I was calling it cake. It's gingerbread. All over the gingerbread. and now I'm gonna leave it like that for around 15 minutes for the glaze to settle, or in my case I see to pour all down. Okay, so this is not the usual Christmassy smell I'm used to, but I'll take it. My home smells so inviting. There's something about baking that just calls everyone to come to your home. It's just such a cozy smell. So, is there anything better than a warm cake? Oh my gosh. This is really, I'm telling you, it's inviting. So let's try. It's so nice. It's an interesting taste though. Not again something I'm very used to. It's hard to describe. It's all the spices, I believe. You can sense different notes of spices, but of course ginger is ruling, but again it's kind of different. Oh, I'm guessing this is the molasses because I've never cooked anything with it. I don't know, I really like it. Especially, this glaze is so good. And raisins, now I like them. It can be in something like that. I'm accepting. The glaze gives this freshness tone because it's with the orange juice, and it's just like a light note in the cake. I don't know, I'm really enjoying it. It's something really different that I'm used to, but it's a nice change. So I would suggest going and checking the original recipe by Laura. These are all the ideas I get from her, and it's really cool because if you don't try new things, how can you know that they even exist or whether you like it or not? So I really enjoy this challenge. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really enjoying. Every day I'm trying something new, so that's really cool. If you want the written recipe for this gingerbread, check the description box and you will find it there. And for now, I'm gonna go and make a big cup of tea and enjoy my gingerbread. So thank you for watching and see you in a day. Bye!